My name is George Cobb. I'm the co-chair of the Social and Human Capital Guide, but also the Group Sustainability Accountant at SSE.
I'm Claudine Blaney, Head of Sustainability at the Crown Estate, and I co-chair the Human and Social Capital Guide. To me, sustainability is all about long-term resilience. So for us, it's long-term resilience of our business. We've been around for hundreds of years. We want to be around for the hundreds more, and to do that, we have to understand the impact of everything that we depend on, and the human and social capital are a big part of that. That, to me, is real sustainability.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree, and I think it's just a case of I think human and social capital have sometimes been overshadowed by natural and environmental, just because it's not as well developed and there's a lot of thinking still needs to be done. But yeah, it's one of the fundamental pillars of sustainability, and it needs to be educated and it needs to be reviewed and developed further.
I think anywhere you are in the journey, and even if you're just starting out, the guide is there, because there is a maturity matrix in the guide, and you're able to start. If you've done nothing at all on this, you can pick up the guide. If you're sort of medium in terms of maturity, it can still help. And of course, if you're mature, which I don't think many organisations are, then again, I think it's still helpful.
But we'd like to meet the people who are
Yeah,
mature.
definitely want to meet the people, yes.
But yeah, I think even within your company, you know, the HR teams will be more advanced. It's the same sort of thinking they've been doing for a number of years. So I think they will be further on, and they will get something completely different from the guide, from finance teams who, in a lot of cases, will be early stages. But again, you know, there's a lot of very progressive finance teams out there nowadays. A lot of integrated thinking, and we've seen that from the engagement we've had on the other guides, and through the work we're doing with A4S. People really do pick this up quickly. Smaller, dynamic organisations can really take on board this and get to scale very, very quickly. And again, you know, finance teams are very, very busy. I think what they need to be mindful of, and what Claudine says, is that, you know, this is a risk. People are a risk for a sustainable business. They need sustainable employment, and I think currently there is a real need for people to look at how they value people, how they invest in their people, and I think that's really what the finance team need to be more aware of.
Well, the guide is brilliant because it's written for finance teams, and it's written by finance teams in that language so that they can really understand it. I've got a little story. I went to see a CFO of another organisation. I won't name the organisation, but they were quite sceptical about this whole agenda and how they could particularly monetise something as well, because we've gone down the route of monetisation. So I talked him through, actually, I used the guide, talked him through it, and he really understood how they can use that and use the methodology to be able to manage their human and social capital aspects a lot better than they are doing at the moment. So he's actually taken it up, and he presented to the rest of the directors in the organisation, and they were really, really enthusiastic about it. And they've gone down the route of doing a dashboard as well. We've been able to just see how our decisions impact our people, and then be able to use that for the cost and benefit analysis. And that's really impacted how we manage our people.
Yeah, very, very similar. In terms of knowing that we have invested in the right schemes for our human capital, and seeing that the return to society, our company and our people is a large amount.
The guide's been really helpful in raising awareness, so I've been having lots of conversations with other organisations who want to measure in this way as well, because they see the benefit of it. For us internally, it's about us really integrating the metrics into our systems, management systems, so that it becomes a part of day-to-day management. The finance team will help with that, but it's the whole business really that need to get their head around how they use these metrics to run our business much better, to to create that resilience for the long term?
So a big focus is on knowledge sharing. So we participate at a number of events, but what we're really finding is that the investor community, not just environmental, social and governance, or specific sustainability investment funds, but mainstream investors are coming in and talking to us about this. They see it as identifying and addressing a key risk. SSE has a lot of capital expenditure, but our people are our major asset. And again, that's what our human capital report told us. It was our biggest asset.